Hello, Jerome and Ning, and anybody else who might be watching. This is my report for the notification system for our next-gen application interface design. Jerome, you asked me to show how notifications would look in our um, next application. You also wanted some animation. So I got a couple different options and some things I want to talk about in that regard. Um, First of all, I think the most important thing is you want a consistent system. You want it to be on all your applications. That's more important than any other aspect. We have a lot of different ways you can make things look. Um, these right now are some of the notification stylings you see from the ACE template system. Notice they're color coded, and the color coded, and that seems to mean something. You can get like extra buttons and stuff like that in them too. Now, all of your platforms, whether it's ACE template or Kendo UI or anything like that, they all come with sort of like some pre-made ones. So let's talk about Kendo UI actually, because that is one of our favorites. Um, so I believe this one is your basic Kendo UI. That's from an example, but we actually want it a little bit different. We want like a little box here maybe to close. So let's see how we would do that, right? Notice it's blue, which is a non-critical sort of notification. Critical generally is colored red. So let's look at the Kendo UI, how we do that um, in code for a little bit. And here we see the Kendo UI Dojo. Okay, now this you can get to just by going on to tutorials, or I forget how I find it. It's fairly easy. Oh yeah, I think it comes from, no, this is the ACE template. Yeah, we can get there. Let's not worry about that for now. Um, but this has some actual functional code that you can look at. Now I've already customized this code a little bit because normally Kendo UI comes with two general sort of default type notifications. One is static in the right panel, which is this one here, and the other is pop-up at the bottom right. And notice that's red. It's got the exclamation mark for warning. That's more of an error color. So how do you decide whether it's blue or red? Well, if you look up in here, you can see that we have show static notification, blah 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 blah. Somewhere over here is in fact that decision. Oh, here we go. Well, that's a pop-up notification. That's a static notification. Kendo's toString. Is it in the styling here? No, I don't think so. There's no color in the styling. It's class K button, so that's actually the styling for the buttons. Most of these generally involve a keyword someplace. Pop-up notification, static notification. So I added this actually, this append auto hide 0. Without that, these will fade out, and we can actually test that. If you take this out and run it, and there's a static in the right panel. Now this here will fade shortly, because that's kind of the default behavior. But I didn't want that, so I added that. Will that work? Yeah, you can Command Z it. Now, as a pop-up, is a static in the right. That's there. And Kendo notification, I believe the red one is called something slightly different. We can find out. Let's see. So if we go to the notification, this is Docs Kendo UI API web notification. We have our auto hide. Example, disable automatic hiding. So that's where I got my auto hide after 0. I just kind of copied that and pasted into here, right? So that's not too hard to do. Knowing that this page exists is the important part. Button, oh, determines whether a notification will include a hide button. I definitely want that. Let's add that. So let's copy that and put a comma. Excuse me. And there. Now this one should have a hide button. Let's run this and give it a try. Hey, it worked! First time! That easy. Okay. So now you can click it there. Of course, it's still got the hide on any click, so you could click anywhere. But the X sort of tips us off. I like the visual indicator. Now, let's go back and look at why one is blue and one is red. Let's see. So we've got all these Kendo UI notifications. We've got configuration, methods, and events. Let's see, configuration. Button maybe. Allow hide after method. Get notification show success warning. Oh, yeah, okay. So show. I believe this is the show. Ver notification, blah, 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 blah. Notification widget dot show. Displays a notification versus info, which is slightly different, I believe. So let's see, if we look here, pop-up notification, blah, 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 show static notification, show pop-up notification, click function, where date, show condition, those look the same. Oh, look, info right here, and error right there. So if I wanted the blue look, that's info. If I wanted that to be in the one down there, because let's see, so right now if we click on static in the right column, it's blue. What if I wanted that to be red? Well, I believe this will fix it. Error. So let's see, run. Static in the right panel. Yep, now it's red. Okay, and looking at this a little bit further, we know that you can actually have very customized examples. I noticed in here in the API templates, defines a Kendo UI type template to be used with the corresponding C example above. So what if you don't want blue or red? What if you want like green or flashing or something like that? Well, you can create a template. Define a custom template for built-in warning notification type. Define a template for the custom time alert notification type, right? There, so then we call it time alert template div. So I guess I could copy this and paste it into here. Probably in a script. So I have to create a script tag and do a little bit more. Oh wait, here's a script tag. So I could paste it in here. And I'm not going to actually go that far. The important point is to note that you can do custom templates. You could make it animated here or something like that, right? So this is just this is just what it says. And that's how you use custom, that's how notification should work in my opinion. And since we're using hopefully Kendo UI for the rest of it, we probably want to show, maybe we should make that a blue info, right? Info, or did I get the wrong one? I think I got the wrong one. Error. Or maybe a warning, that was another option, right? Let's try it. Run static and right panel, up and bottom. Oh yeah, warning, yellow. So I don't want to show all of these in a Photoshop mockup. Here's how it might look, right? You can see it there. or it could be down there floating, right? Um, they inherit the default Kendo styling for the most part in terms of rounded corners and stuff like that and icons, but I think that's basically my report for what. Now, which one do we want? I say use the Kendo default ones. And you don't want just one notification. You want different colors, and you want the ability to make a template. So Kendo UI, I think, has our answers on that one. Enough of that. How do I stop this recording? Oh, here we go. QuickTime Player, stop. There we go.